Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Looking slant route, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now Ritter. Completed to his running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. 30. Hits the 20. And the Cardinals are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Play action now, Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Curve 19, curve 19. Ready?
2nd and 8. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Take go.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Ritter to throw. That finds Ayuk complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get 6 more on their early advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Huh.
Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. From the 34. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Go.
Here's Ritter. He's on the move. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
From midfield on 2nd down. Escapes out to the left. And that falls incomplete.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Check go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He shovels this one forward. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be Cardinals football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a give left side, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on first down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go.
Second down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Ritter setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Pass taken in by Kelly. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one's complete, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with some work to do, trailing in this game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, set.
Tight end motioning right.
Ready,
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Space to the left. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 11-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
79 Broncos. And up.
Ritter. Hits him on the out route.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Go. Hut, hut.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Murray here on 1st down. He's got Shaheed. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 30. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Up and good from Joseph. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Hook.
He'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Score Cardinals 17, 49ers 6.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it inside the 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
49ers 6. Joey Sly sets the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 12-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
49ers 6.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's good. 4-8.
Go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
On the set.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Throwing here, Ritter. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Maverick. Ready?
Now Ritter. Dumps it off to his running back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Keely Ringo making the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hey, smash.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
70 Ranger.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. The flag makes this third down and 10.
Come on, set. Riggs. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
A 44-yard attempt.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
He's happy to bring them 3 points closer. But I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Shaheed now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers football as we enter the fourth of what's been a largely one-sided game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. Trap 60. Check go.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. And up.
Back now, pressure on its way. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for two.
The 49ers will line up for the
They give it to the back on the zone read. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Shaheed now to return. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
Cardinals take over first.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 23.
49ers 15. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Ritter to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, set,
2nd and 3 now.
go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Getting out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the
18
16-yard
rattling. 18
line.
rattling. 79 Broncos. And up.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, set. Hut.
Lone back gets the handoff. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hawk 70. Hut.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneer. Lion.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. They need just the right call here on 4th down.
Go!
Ritter setting up to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Running this one left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Warrior 70. Go!
Here's Ritter. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Ritter. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.